Hey, what's up guys, Backpack Brain here, and that was such a weird YouTube intro, but anyway, we're gonna keep it and we're gonna go right into ranked because of the temporary change. I hope it's temporary at least, that ranked ELO resets every week. So the weekly ELO is specific to each weekly, and I posted a tweet about this. I posted on the feedback and people agreed with me. Most people kind of seem to have the same idea, so they're gonna probably change it, but I reckon that it's just better to have ELO you can reset ELO like once a month or once every 3 months or whatever, but you can't hard reset ELO every week. There's nothing to play for. And so I don't even feel like this winning or losing here. I don't know what actual skill level these guys are. Like, I don't know what's good, what's not good. It's just truly a tough scenario to be in. That being said, I mean, we're just going to keep playing the weekly, we're going to keep winning, and we're going to enjoy ourselves, because I'm not so hung up on the fact that the weekly is changed as a result. Oh no, my microphone, oh no. I remembered in time this time. There we go. Now my microphone should be a little bit more reasonable. Sorry if I caused any troubles there. Hopefully the first minute or so of the video isn't ruined and people don't immediately click off. Maybe they'll click on. Maybe they prefer me talking less. It is what it is. I think we want to run a bit of that. Don't really care for the fish at the moment because we've got a good thing going here. We've got levels, we've got everything really exactly where we want it. Buffing the cockroach is kind of pointless, but that's fine. I can accept it. It's brave of me. Anyway, I wonder if there's a psychological conclusion you can draw from where you place your 3 pets in your first round. Because it doesn't matter, obviously, right? If you place it, as long as the order matters, but where you put it in the 5 slots doesn't matter, right? Because you can put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You get what I mean. Maybe it's like one of those things, like the paint splotches that you can draw some sort of conclusion from. Just come off of a fairly respectable Counter-Strike performance. What can I say? I'm an enjoyer of the... Hold on, before I get you, let's run this. I mean, how can I say no? This is just pretty much perfect. I don't want you to get to level 2. I would like you to get to level 3, because why not? A jellyfish would have been nice to get beforehand, but we couldn't have rolled. We could have... These are just minor stepping stones. The attack buff on the cockroach is nice for the turn. Bad for long term. I would like a long term buff on the sheep or silk moth. How's everyone doing? Also, maybe... I think the internet is rotting people's brains, obviously, but what I also think is you should be able to use the internet and be like an online brain rotted person and still be a normal person. You should be able to separate that, but a lot of people just kind of don't. Maybe it's me who's not separating it. Maybe I'm seeing people be crazy online and I'm thinking that's how they are, but you can also kind of tell the kind of people who are kind of they're not just kind of being like funny for it. That's just kind of how they are. I think a draw is acceptable there. That guy had a really strong team. Okay. Oh, unless I find another level, I'm not going to remove this for that, you know. It doesn't make sense to do so. This actually makes more sense. You know what? I think this makes sense because I don't want to get rid of these because these are useful fellas. And I don't want to keep the cockroach for it to get buffs for things that can't keep getting the buff. The attack now is permanent on everything. Unless you buff this and then this, and when I combine it doesn't give me the benefit that I want, but... we fought a fairly strong team the last round, we still came out on top, so even if I make minimal changes, I hope to be fine. The only team we might lose to is this team. But we eat this team up using our sheep. Are sheep carnivorous? I assume, if not by choice, they will be carnivorous just by consequence of modern society. Believe what you want about that. I'm just making observations. What it is. Okay, now I would say it would have been too late for a jellyfish, but we have a fairly good team. I want the Gharial. I want it. I would like also a seagull, but because I realized this is how you get the Melon, because I figured it out myself. You get a Melon helmet from the Gharial, and you can put the Melon on the seagull. I mean, maybe it's not even necessary to get the Melon on the seagull, but out of everything, definitely Gharial is the play for their long-term success. I see nothing better. I would like a level on the bat, please. Because if there was a high elo meta, which there is no longer a high elo meta unless you grind. And listen, I'm a sap enjoyer, noted sap enjoyer. I play relatively frequently. If I'm grinding something, I'm grinding CS first and grinding Super Product second, right? So then the question becomes, why reset the elo weekly? Who does it reward? The grinders, right? But that's not really, you know, you want to strike a balance. Grinding is already rewarded in all ranking-based systems just by the fact that if you play more and you're good, you gain more rating. That's not like a reward-based system. That's just a consequence of how it all gets pulled together. And, like, there's only so much complaining you can really do. I'm gonna give up on the jellyfish. Should I give up on the jellyfish or should I give up on the Gharial? I mean, the bat. I'm not giving up on the Gharial. That's for sure. This is tough. This is tough. I think the bat... Now, you know what? Screw the jellyfish. I tried to give you something. We're gonna get a Melon helmet early. Fantastic. Ooh, Melon helmet hippo. That's the dream. That's the dream. Now we are gonna give up on you. We're putting you here. Yes, yes, yes. This team is really cooking now. That's fine. I don't even care that you buff the Gharial. Ooh, and then you keep the Gharial around and you get it to level 2 and you get many melons. That's how he did it. I didn't see the light. I see the light now. I was wondering, I thought it was a seagull strat. Maybe that guy did a seagull strat. But no, you level the Gharial because then you get 2 melons, and since you already have 1 melon, that makes 3 melon. That's the ticket. That's how you see people have. How did you frog? I was wondering. But yeah, you've got the same idea. Okay. I mean, I would take a level 3 sheep. That seems reasonable. I would delightfully take a level 2 hippo. Even if we don't, I mean, that's an acceptable outcome. Buff the hippo, buff the hippo, buff the hippo. That's acceptable. You're basically a glass cannon unit. Now, what else is... How are you guys doing down here? What's your flaw? Emperor Tamarin, too slow. But I can respect the attempt. Yeah, level 1 frog at this current stage in the game, you made the wrong decisions and there's only yourself to blame. You kind of have a fairly strong team. Your flaw is probably relying on rabbit and cockroach while committing to a bison before you have the chance. You can do the bison thing when you're like on 4 or 5 life and you're about to get a level. I feel like you bought this bison too recently and you don't have a level 3 bluebird yet, so it's rough for you. Because you have to ride the wave of the momentum. You can't... The bison can't save you, but the bison can keep you going. Like, this guy's got the right idea. I mean, this sheep is just it's got too much packing, you know? I'll need to remind myself, of course, the inherent value of scalers that's coming up. Just keep rolling. Yes, indeed. I'm not too eager on any of these. I'm not a noted alpaca enjoyer. Although the bluebird is kind of washed. I'll keep it around for a little while. And I think this is the time where you just get the links in. Because it's more consistent. I'll freeze the level. but I'm not keen on the level. Make it known. It'd be nice if you buff the one unit that really needs the attack, but that's fine. Listen, you can't beat the backline sheep. It's got too much potential. Okay, run a combination on you. Triceratops meta. I don't know. This is where the meta changes, because now the scorpions are available. So I gotta keep that in mind. Scorpion. Maybe it's time for a scorpion. I mean, that's funny, but I'm not going for an achievement or anything, so that's more what I'm going for. There's only one risk of Melon up front. Statistically, this is the optimal choice. People who are going for the foam sword, by the way, you don't know ball, you know. I'm just saying. This is the meta. Oh, I almost missed this, by the way. Good thing I stuck around. What am I selling for the monkey? Lynx or silk moth? Most notably silk moth, I think. Because it's just no longer providing enough value to justify its existence. I had the right idea, but it just didn't pan out that way. We're also one off there. All things that'll be fixed with time. No wonder. Okay, a temporary nerf, but a long-term big buff. And I think I want you to get the buffs, because you're just kind of chilling. And I want you to get an easy kill. You break the melon, guys. You get the kind of alley-oop or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know actual ball, but I know this. This is what I'm familiar with. I mean, you couldn't be nicer to me. That's an immediate cop. Lionfish is even a potential idea. Orca seems better than sheep if I get the level on the orca. I could even commit to it now. And I'm gonna do it just because it's fun. We have 5 life, we haven't lost yet. Why not have a bit of fun? You know, we have level 2 monkey, we have level 2 hippo with Melon getting buffed. How could we even place outside of the top like 3 generously? It's top 2 guaranteed, by the way, but don't you didn't hear it from me. We don't even have the best team on here. This guy probably rinses me right now. But what can you say? You got 20 attack, you know, you're powerful. Ooh, eating up the top tier pets. No chance for you, my friend. I mean, I'll take stats. Immediate stats. Stats in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. By that same logic, I should be buying you. There's a mushroom in this, right? So there's no reason to buy it for you. But for you two, I mean, these are just immediate stat benefit. So we take those for sure. I see. I don't actually see. Your flaw is that your backline is horrendous. So I destroy you with the scorpion and your backline cannot handle what's going on over here. Plus, if I snap your melon, it's GG. You have too many lose conditions. You're gonna be the one at the end. Because this team is not having a future. Level 2 alpaca isn't what it thinks it is. And as a result, you know, this squad, you know, let's do a bit of on-the-spot coaching. You kept the bluebird around too long. You kept the rabbit around too long, but it kind of wrapped around to being a good choice because of the sushi being available. This is good ideas, but your health is too low to benefit from it. We'll keep coaching next turn. I mean, okay, that's an unfortunate pick, but literally we still won with a cricket spawning from our orca. How could we even contemplate losing? You know? Give me a mushroom. I'm not buying that. Give me a mushroom. I'm not buying that either. It's tempting, but no, give me a mushroom. I would like both of these unique effects. Give me a mushroom. Thank you very much. Simply put, this is An unlosable game. I think we win before you even reach max stats, to be honest with you. You both have gone for this. Okay, let's coach. Elephant Seal gain perk, stat buff, double in battle. I don't see how the double in battle part helps you. Chameleon level 2 foam sword. I see where you're going with it. I see the plan. I see the vision actually, but it's just too slow. This works in arena, and it's going to be really satisfying to win with an arena because this elephant seal has no place in the team, but it's cool to have it because it's kind of an unused pick. The Mosasaurus Gharial Chameleon combination is off meta, to put it lightly, and it won't work in rank because you need a tier 4 piece, a tier 5 piece, and kind of keeps you struggle through the middle of the game. The order change is a killer for me. I did say this team would be the one to take me down if it ever would, you know. But we're only going up from here, so I do hope you're prepared. If I could stack a perk onto you, it'd be nice, but you have Peanut, so it's a lost cause. That's the only way we can really win this, so I'm happy to see it at the very least. Level 2 Lynx with a level 3 Hippo. I mean, we're getting there. The level 2 Lynx is the game changer. With the level 2 Lynx, we beat this team. Because you reach max health and your attack is kind of null and void. This eggplant counter-strat. I could counter-strat your counter-strat, then you can counter-strat my counter-strat. We can go back and forth on that, but this team we beat. These teams we beat. Mushroom Triceratops is cute, you know. I appreciate it in like a novel sense. I don't appreciate it in a meta sense. And again, this is part of why I think you want the ranked elo to not reset every week, because then at the beginning of each week, I'm just no stakes games. So if I play, like, it's not going to be so great, because if I play and I win like once every day, and then I get reset, and then I do the same thing over and over, I'm not going anywhere. This is like the hamster in the treadmill, except I'm not even burning calories, you know? That's a comedic one. Triple chili, huh? Triple chili is lucky. You got lucky there. I would like you to know that you're lucky. I'm not scared. Okay, well, if we're leveling anything, we're leveling the Orca. In my opinion, because I want the Orca to pop. It's just so much fun. Then we can put you back here and you can spawn a whole bunch of random stuff. It's kind of like, you know, Minecraft Lucky Blocks. It's a classic. At this point, Minecraft mod packs have looped around to being like, how long does a game have to exist to be retro? Or classic even. Classic is just anything. There's no real definition for classic. Retro. What's retro, right? Let's think about this. Now, it used to be the case. Retro was like Game Boy, Atari. You know, now we're moving past arcade games being retro. I mean, they are obviously retro, but it's a moving window, right? It keeps extending. At this point, Game Boy Advance is probably retro, even though you don't want to admit it if you're, you know, an older enjoy. You're like, no, that wasn't that long ago. You check the clock, you age 20 years, your hair falls out as soon as you check the time. You know, that kind of comedic scene. Okay. I see the vision here with the ostrich, but sadly, brother, you couldn't get through my first unit. You had no chance. I respect your okay, we want this. Roll me. Put you here so that I can get a chance for more. Nothing else deserves a mushroom. I'm not so keen on a level 3 monkey, but I mean, if we're gonna get it, we're gonna get it. I'm not gonna refuse it and roll instead. Because then we can start buffing up like Scorpion, you know. Which doesn't really help, but it is kind of a throwaway thing to do. It may even be better to buff the attack on the hippo rather than try and get a scorpion going at this stage in the game, just because we're so close to delivering the final blows, you know. Oh, we took away your melon, so that eggplant really screwed you. And you didn't even get through our hippo. So, who's the real winner? Me, I believe. I'm rolling for Orca. Demonstrated. We'll move you back later once we have the spare space. Spare space is a hard thing to run into, you know? If you're just on the sentence, you're walking the obstacle course of speaking English, and then you're like, oh, spare space. You know, you're saying something completely unrelated, and then that just runs into you like a oddly shaped rock when you're taking a walk. You know, you want to have a relaxing walk. You take a bit of the, you know, off the beaten path type of moment. You enjoy the nature. I'm not so nature based in life, but I can enjoy nature. In abstract, not in summer with mosquitoes, but in winter I can enjoy nature. When it's not raining. I mean, these units are hilarious. What? That's funny, but there was a clone that we beat. Did that team die, by the way? It died. That's a shame. I would have liked to battle with you more. There's no point in running this, by the way. It's not gonna fit. Yeah, that's about the only thing that can change the game. Level 3 of you. Level 3 of you delivered. At this point, we have to start leveling the Scorpion just for the links, actually. I didn't even think about that as a strategy. Because it's probably the last resort. You would rather level the Orca, the Monkey. But, you know, I think at this point, you don't want to mess with anything. You just want to keep everything as it is. Once we level you, there's a majority chance we break the melon here. And so we don't want to mess with this eggplant positioning. If you want to be mean, you put your eggplant here. Because then that you don't win more, but it ruins the chances of my Orca having fun, you know? Spawning a fun pet and producing a video beneficial result. Happens to everyone. Forget the mic volume, you know. Shouldn't get down on myself for that. Okay, you've changed your order. Okay, I mean that would have destroyed your team, sadly. So, game 1, they get a first place. That's what winning feels like when you're not 1680 and a plus what do you call it? A first place gives you like +7 at max. But I mean, one ranked per video is pretty reasonable in this case. So yeah, you know, Super Autopez devs, I'm sure they've seen the feedback and they're working on it. I trust them, so I'm not going to say any more. I've said my piece, and hope you did enjoy the video. If you did enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe, etc. Everything helps the algorithm. The numbers, what do they mean? I don't even know. And yeah, enjoy.